They were $100. $100. So I had to pick them up. They were $100 from retail $1,700. So that was a no-brainer. I obviously grabbed them. Made in Italy, full leather, Jimmy Choo's. Hello. I'd be crazy if I didn't buy them. Hello everybody. Something really exciting to show you today. I went to the Jimmy Choo sample sale and I am obsessed about luxury fashion, and sample sales is my dream. So I got a couple of pairs and then I blacked out and I was in such a shopaholic mood. I ended up grabbing a pair of Rick Owens too from this place called Owens Couture, which is like in a local mall. But they basically just like, they're kind of like a Nordstrom, but like a mini one. Anyways, I want to share you everything and my experience, all of that. But I think I'm going to show you the haul first because I know some people just want to get it over with. They're like, let me see the shoes. So I'm going to share you all the shoes that I got first, and then I'll talk through all of them with you, okay? And of course, there'll be mod shots, all of that. I will show you the shoes on me. So let me start with the random one first. So this is from Rick Owens. I actually took them out of the box already, but let me just open it. There's nothing in here, but it does come with like this really cool like cotton twill bag with like Rick Owens on top. So I thought that was cool. Anyways, the shoes are here. Ta-da! They look so cool. These are called the Beetle shoes, and this is cotton canvas. So it's not leather, it's completely cotton canvas, and this is like some plastic material. I love how it adds like 2 inches to my height. I really need this, and I've been wanting like Rick Owens for a long time. I always thought they were really cool, but they're always really expensive, you know? But these I got on a great deal. Let me show you the rest of them and I'll talk through them. Ah, pretty, right? Okay, Jimmy Choo sample sale. These are the 4 things I got. Missed one over here. Okay, start with the smallest first. Got a little Jimmy Choo card holder. Just like a simple 1, 2, 3 slot card holder here. Just a tiny little branding at the bottom. But I thought this was just a really cute, like, little fun thing just to mix it up from the Chanel one I always use. And I love the color, really pretty. Definitely easy to find in like a dark bag, right? Okay, shoes. I actually went 2 days in a row. This is the first pair I picked up. Jimmy Choo's here, super sparkly. It's like actually like a rainbow metallic. Do you see that? These are a little dirty because I actually wore these out twice already. So ignore these scuffs. I didn't buy it like that. It was brand new, but I wore it out. So it's a little bit dirty. I couldn't help myself. I like wore it last week and I can report back. They're not like super comfortable, but they have a little bit of scratching like right at the top where the label is. And again, I don't think designer shoes are meant to be like super comfortable, unfortunately. But I did get sneakers so I could get that cost per wear in. I already wore it twice. And like, look, come on, I'm just wearing that basic Lululemon fit right now. And these just work, you know, they can go with anything. They're flat shoes. I can get a lot of wear out of them. I know when you think of Jimmy Choo, you think of like heels, but I decided to go the reasonable route, at least for my first pair. And then I did go back then on day 2. I'll talk through with that with you. And look at this. Look at these beautiful shoes here. I wear them around the house, but I haven't worn them out yet. Look how beautiful they look. So gorgeous. This is not actual croc. It's just leather and it's croc embossed. This shoe, I believe, is called, I'm drawing a blank, but it is still available on the website, like at Jimmy Choo right now in all black. And oh my gosh, once I tell you about the prices for everything later, you are gonna be so shook because I was so happy when I grabbed these. But beautiful color. I love this dark green. My boyfriend doesn't actually like it. He said it looks a little bit too much like Texas because it's like It doesn't have shaping at the ankle, but again, it's no zipper. It was actually a little hard to get in and out of these because there's no zipper, so I have to like yank it on my foot and yank it out. But I love this for styling. Like, it'll be great for a couple of outfits. And I believe the length here, the height here is about 100 millimeters, so 10 centimeters or 4 inches, however you want to calculate that. And the last pair of Jimmy Choo shoes I got here are these. Again, I got sneakers. I wanted something really easy to wear. I could get like my cost per wear out of them. And my favorite thing are these diamond like soles, these like exaggerated soles. I love them. And I like how this is like a basic pair, like it's white with just some silver on it. And now I've shown you everything now, so this is it. And let me talk to you through all of these purchases, okay? Okay, let's go slow. Now that you've seen the haul, we can just chat. So I've always wanted, and I've shown it to you in a shopping vlog before, but I never actually bought it because they're so expensive. But I've always loved the crystals, Swarovski crystals, all embedded like Jimmy Choo sneaker, and they retail for like something like crazy, like $5,000 for a pair of sneakers. And I couldn't ever do it. And I actually saw them at the Jimmy Choo outlet once, and I tried them on in a different shopping vlog on my YouTube. And I did try it on, and I think it was like 80% off, but 80% off was still like $1,500. I can't remember the math now, but it was still something like not cheap, you know. It was still like $1,500 for sneakers, and I couldn't pull the trigger on them. I still really want them, but probably not gonna happen. But I found these, and they're not the same. They're like second best, but guess how much they were? They were $200. Yes, $200. So such a good deal. So these retail for around $900, $800. The Jimmy Choo sale was hosted in Vancouver. I've never been to a Jimmy Choo sample sale before, so this is my first time I've ever gone to one. I was obsessed. All the prices range from anywhere from $100 all the way to $500. And it was a sale that was for 3 days. You could just walk in. You didn't need an invitation or anything like that. My friend just told me about it, and I was like, great, let me go. And the first day, I went on the second and the third day, so I didn't go on the first day. The first day, all the prices were as marked. So all the sneakers were actually $300 on the first day. Like the boots, for example, these high boots, they were $500 on the first day. And then I'll show a price list up here, and of course you'll see like the little shopping vlog bit, so you'll see all the full price list there. And the sneakers were $300, the boots were $500, high heels were anywhere from $300 to $400. But on day 2 they already started slashing prices. So going on day 1 is good, I guess, because you get like the full range of styles. But from what they were telling me, they were restocking every day, which is the reason why I went on the last day, the third day, because one of the workers, like I just, chatted with them, and they told me that they were actually restocking again. They were getting new shipment in, and they were going to slash the prices a little bit more. But she told me that like very low key, but it's always good to know. And it makes sense. Almost all sample sales, they like slash their prices a little bit more on the last day. So the sneakers end up being all $200. So this pair and this pair were $200 each plus tax. So cheap. I think these retailed for, like, I couldn't find them online, but like $600 or something like that. So I got them for $200, which is like very reasonable, right? Like $200 is like the price for Nikes or price for Lululemon sneakers. So to get like designer pairs out of them, I just think it's like great, And I actually really wanted this on the first day too. I saw like a style of this, but not in my size. And I was there for hours, like way too long. It's almost embarrassing to say how long I was there for, but probably the first day I was there for like 2.5 hours. And the second day I was there for like, the second day I knew what I wanted and I knew what I was trying to look for. So I was only there for like an hour and 15. I was in and out. But it's super crowded, and it's like one of those things where you have to like grab things if you want them, because there's so many people. Everyone's like like when the girls bring out like the new shipment of shoes, everyone's like crowding. So like it's definitely some place you kind of almost have to fight for stuff if you are trying to look for nice things. So on the first day I couldn't find these ones, and then the second day I found a bunch of them, but it's always the same. It's always the best if you are a smaller size, like a size 4 or 5, or like bigger sizes, like a 9 or a 9.5. I'm a 6, so it's like a semi-common size, you know? So I couldn't really find much. This was actually a size 5.5, but after trying it, it actually fit me perfectly, so I grabbed it. There was another one that I really liked, a black one that I'll put in cutaways with like glitter black. It's like the same style, but black. And I really, really wanted them, but they were actually a little bit too small. They were also a 5.5, and they didn't stretch as, these ones are leather, so these ones like fit a little bit better. And there was like a glittery one of this too. And I would have got those, but you see the back, the back piece of this, like this one was brand new. You can tell, but then that one, there was like way more creasing in the back. So it's like either people were trying it on a lot and just like pulling at the tab. So it looked really worn. So I didn't want to buy, even though it's on sale, like outlet prices, I didn't want to get a shoe that was like trash, you know? And I'm really trying not to buy shoes that aren't my size. So this one still fit me perfectly. So, and I love that clear blue sole. It was just really fun. I love sample sales. And these boots, amazing deal. So I told you the first day, $500, right? I didn't go on the first day. I just saw the price list. On day 2, I went. These boots were $200. And they retail still on Jimmy Choo website right now for the all black pair for 1,700 Canadian. That's so expensive. Like, I'm not buying $1,700 boots. No way, I would not. But they were $200. So they were such a good deal. But you know what? On the day 1, I was still like, I probably won't wear them much. And I'm really trying to be a little bit more mindful on shopping. You probably can't tell, but I really am. I'm really cutting down shopping this year. I have way too much stuff, and my closet is going to be overflowing. Eventually, this wall, I know it's real plain right now, but eventually this will be like a really beautiful backdrop of like my handbags and all of that. So I can't wait until, if you're following me, and maybe in a year or 2, this will be renovated to like a proper closet. And I am afraid all my stuff can't fit in this closet room. So I am trying to be more mindful with shopping. Anyways, but on the 3rd day, when I came back on the last day, they were $100. $100. So I had to pick them up. They were $100 from retail $1,700. So that was a no-brainer. Obviously grab them. Made in Italy, faux leather, Jimmy Choo's. Hello. I'd be crazy if I didn't buy them. Okay, those were all for that. And then the card holder that I showed you earlier here, they retail card holders for like $300, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Honestly, everything is so expensive these days. So I just like, I love sales, right? Like things are just so expensive. And I think this was discounted to about $50. So $50 is fine for like all leather, you know, and it's Jimmy Choo. Not that like Jimmy Choo's are known for metallic pink leather, but I just thought it was like nice. So the pricing for this was also good. It's decent. And then for these Rick Owens canvas boots, I just accidentally got, after I bought all those Jimmy Choo's, like I went to the mall. I don't know why I did that, like my local mall, and I was like, just like walking around. I went at the second day, right when it opened. I actually lined up 15 minutes before it opened. There was like a small lineup, but wasn't really that bad. Like I basically at opening time, everyone kind of got to go in at the same time. So it wasn't really that bad at all. But it was early, right? Like I finished at 12 p.m. and I was like, oh, let me go to the mall. That's just next door. And because I was already like swiping my credit card so hard, I was like, I saw these and they were on sale and I was like, why not? I'm already spending money today. So these originate, the retail price for these are $950. Crazy. And they were on sale for a long time for like, at least I think, they had a tag on it that said $375 Canadian. and there was like another discount, and anyways, and after tax and all of this ended up being like $200. So I was like, what the heck? I was not planning to buy a pair of these, but $200 for these like really cute Rick Owens boots. And like now we're close to the end of the video, I can say this. Like I used to want the Balenciaga like Speedy Runners way back when it was like popular. Obviously I would never buy them now, but like that style, that sock boot, I thought about it before. I thought it was cool, but never bought it because this like it never really went on sale. And like this has like kind of similar vibes, but like Rick Owens, so Rick Owens is obviously cooler. Anyways, I am obsessed. I'm happy I got these. And I was like looking online at like Rick Owens stuff, and a lot of it, it's like faux leather. They don't have that many faux leather pieces. So I wonder if that's like a change in the brand. I'm just curious. I actually personally just like leather pieces because I feel like they last a little bit longer, but I am curious about these cotton canvas ones, and I think for $200 they're great for like styling. Again, I would wear them exactly what I'm wearing right now with like my scuba hoodie, my Lululemon scuba hoodie, and like black leggings and all of that. I've said this in like my other video too, but I am trying to go for like things that are easier to wear. So like these are really easy to wear, pull on tabs. They have a little platform, but they're still like comfortable. They actually feel a little hollow in the toe for some weird reason. These are an exception because they're $100 Jimmy Choo's, can't pass that up. But everything, all the other sneakers that I got, they're like, I can wear them to work. I can like, you know, walk around, run errands, go to the mall with these. They're really shoes that I'm gonna be wearing. Like, it's not like heels. I usually just pop in the back of my closet and bring it out for like dinner for 2 hours. So I'm really happy to grab things that like I can wear all the time. So that was all. My biggest tips for sample sales is wear something that's comfortable for you. Like I always just end up wearing leggings because you want, you know, you could be trying on boots, you could be trying on heels, and there might be a lot of bending down and running around if you're a crazy shopper like I am. So I like to wear something super comfortable. Don't bring something too heavy of a jacket because you have to, normally places make you coat check it depending, I guess, what sample sale you go to, but this place I had to coat check. But if you're wearing like if you had a coat, you have to coat check it. And then sometimes for some reason hoodies, they let it go. But the second day I wore like a hoodie and they didn't let it go, and I was only wearing a tank top underneath. So I was kind of like, oh man, I have to walk around like a tank top. I don't really like that. But just like be conscious of what you're wearing. Even if it's like a clothing sample sale or sales, I always try to wear like leggings, something I can like easily pull things on top and wear. And that's really all. I think it's, and make friends with the workers. There was like this girl that it didn't work out in the end, but I was asking her to keep an eye out for like these type of sneakers for me in like the size I needed, and I could tell she's like, it was just actually really cute. So I was just asking like, oh, can you keep me an eye out of this? Like if you find it restocking the back, can you save it for me? And she was like super sweet. She's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll save it for you. So like making friends with the people that work there is always good. Like a lot of people, they might just be like volunteering, or not volunteering, but like volunteering for the event, but they still get paid. So I just think it's like great. Bring cash just in case, but don't bring too much stuff, and have fun. I love sample sales. I think they're just so fun. This video is way longer than I thought it would be, so I'm gonna sign off there. If there's any fun things you want to chat about, let me know in the comments below. And if you're also obsessed with sample sales, let me know. Like, one of my goals is to go to New York just for sample sales. That is my dream vacation. I can't wait. Love you all, and I will see you again in another video. Bye, loves.